Welcome to WagerTalk TV. I am Kelly Stewart, joined today by Tony Finn and Ralph Michaels. Before we get started, I got to give Tony a little shout out. Tony, 64% in college football, 34, 19, and 3, 57% NFL, 26, 20, and 3. Right now, you guys can get the rest of Tony's college football and NFL, $200 off, code F200 at WagerTalk.com. Nice work, Tony.
Thank you.
Ugly shirt, nice work. Okay, Ralph, let's get started. San Fran plus 10 at the Seahawks. This is really an interesting game here because the Seattle Seahawks have been playing better ball. We've seen it last few weeks. They've been
Russell Wilson running the ball makes a big difference.
Yes, it does, but this is a big number. There's a lot of big numbers this week, but this is one of the biggest, so very interesting. I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
And, you know, double-digit home favorites used to be voodoo in the NFL. They're actually over 61% or 62% the last 3 or 4 years, so certainly not the case. And the difference is, I think we have so many bad NFL teams where we didn't. You know, from top to bottom, there wasn't that swing where you had 3 or 4 bad teams that have been that. But to me, you know, I like Seattle. I like Russell Wilson, the way he's running the ball. They've dominated this series at home. They're 11-2-1 ATS against San Fran. So San Fran has not had success up here. But the most important thing to me is, you know, Nick Mullins at quarterback for San Fran. And we talked about this a few weeks ago when he played the Giants. I don't mind a new quarterback in his first start. NFL DCs don't have film on him. He's brand new to the system. They don't know his tendencies. And what did he do? Put up 34 points against a very bad Oakland team, but still 34 points. Week 2, with 1 week of film against a bad Giants team, 23 points. Week 3, everyone's accustomed to what he does now. What did he do? 9 points at Tampa Bay. Now they traveled to Tampa Bay across the country. They travel back across country to a division foe that's now in the playoff hunt. He's playing his first time back-to-back away games. I don't mind laying the points with the Seahawks in this.
All right, Tony, this is a really tough divisional game, and this is something that reminded me of when Seattle went down to the Rams and were catching double digits. It always seems like this division plays really close no matter how horrible the teams are. We've seen it all year, even where Arizona went into San Fran and got the cover. I mean, this really bad Arizona team could do it. Your thoughts on if this is too many points?
I'll play devil's advocate. I think it's too many points. I think, as Ralph said, this is the same situation applies to Seattle. They had a much more emotional game last week, and they traveled. They're back home. I think Seattle has won 9 straight in this series, and if Shanahan's going to play up to something in this game, that's going to be it. Doesn't really matter whether it's Beathard or Mullins, as you said. I like San Francisco in this game for several reasons. One, they're a pretty good defensive team. I think they rank in the top 15 in both against the run. While Seattle's played better, they still have some offensive line issues. If they don't run the ball well, Wilson has very little balance. They do have a 3-headed monster in Seattle. Well, we can make arguments for both sides on here, but I'm going to take San Francisco, Breida, Kittle's at tight end, regardless of who plays quarterback, in double digits in this contest, in a divisional contest where they don't travel very far.
All right, Ralph, do you want to have the final word?
No, it's good to get in a disagreement and an agreement on get an argument on both sides of the game. And obviously, Tony and I will now have a beer bet on this.
I like it. Guys, $9 Monday at WagerTalk. All daily packages for Monday's action, plus early college football and NFL, priced at just $9. This includes any 5% best bets, normally priced at $30.